This is the bouncing DVD logo. One question comes to everyone's mind when they see it. When will it hit the corner? Sadly, I cannot answer this question. However, what I can do is make a game based on it. First, I created the project and called this Corner Rush, because everyone knows that putting rush next to any word makes for a very cool title. In the project, I added a simple background, then I started drawing the DVD logo. Except I didn't draw the actual DVD logo, in order to avoid the copyright devils. I drew this instead. Don't worry though, this is temporary. After doing some minor scripting, here is our product. Where the hell are you going? I might have forgot to add some borders. Now when I start the game, you can see the logo actually bounces this time, but it's also slowing down, which is not good. To fix that, you go to your object and you change this thing over here from combine to replace. In no logical word does changing this value fix the issue, but since this is Godot we're talking about, it somehow does fix it. W engine. We have successfully made an infinitely bouncing logo. I could just stop here, but this doesn't qualify as a game yet. So first, I made it so when the logo touches the corners, you win. And by win, I mean your game crashes, because I didn't make a win screen yet. I also gave you the ability to bounce the logo from your mouse. Now, I'll add some enemies. You might be asking, how are we gonna install enemies on a game about a bouncing logo? I don't know, do I look like a game designer? I made this red square here. When the logo touches it, it freezes. And this is a clear use of lethal force by the red square. So I gave you permission to eradicate this little bastard by clicking on it. Nice. I also added 3 other types of enemies, but before I show them to you, how about you click that subscribe button and it'll become red. You know, like a magic trick. Wait, hold on. They rage-washed it? Anyways, here's the other 3 enemy types. First, you got the yellow guy. You crash into him, you just bounce away. That's literally it. Then you got the purple bastard. This one can snipe you from across the map, and it will keep doing that until one of you vaporizes. And then you got the whatever color this is. Crash into this one and you'll bounce in a completely random direction. I made it so these morons spawn randomly across the map, and their sole purpose is to beat you up. After that, I added this sad excuse of a game menu. Then I added a health bar so you can feel the beatings better. Now that I have established all the suffering mechanics, I need to add a winning condition, other than touching the corner, because that's not enough gameplay. For now, it's just gonna be defeating a certain number of enemies. I also added this sick particle effect for when you touch an enemy, so it feels more satisfying. I added a windscreen for when you touch the corner of or when you interact with the corner of the screen. Here's a kill counter and an actual working objective system. Now all that's left is replacing this pathetic logo. So I hopped into GIMP, drew a CD DVD thing. At first it's gonna be broken, indicating that you didn't finish the objective yet. That is gonna fix itself when you do. And that's when you gotta get the logo to the corner. The game is pretty much done. All I need to do now is make the sound effects for this. And to do so, I used a very advanced technique in the sound design industry, in which you connect to the www, then you make contact with the server in order to request specific data transmissions and create your own sound in your PC. I like to call this technique transmission over the www, but other less educated members of the industry tend to refer to it as downloading off of the internet. Anyways, I applied the sound, then made it so you have to slash the enemies instead of clicking on them, and here's the result. In all honesty, this game is terrible, but if this video gets enough traction, I'll actually make it good. If you still for some reason want to play the game, you can get it for only $10 for only $2 for free. You can play for free. Oh man, don't forget to like and sub.